Is Kabutops a Pokemon? We will find out shortly. Varela the Kabutops has Flail up its sleeve for high damage alongside Endurance Selakberry, one of the greatest synergies humankind has seen so far. It's all true. I dodge the burn here. We don't get burned ever there. Not even ever. Skarmory has hit the field, and I've frozen the Skarmory because I just deserve it, frankly. I deserve that. I win games like these. We're going to need it because we're running Kabutops. I've had limited success with Kabutops, I gotta be honest. It seems like it's got potential, but I have struggled to make it work. I must be frank with the viewers at home. I must be. Regardless, we're going to... I think we toxic this just to put it on a clock, and then I'll go to Metagross here. But since the Skarm's frozen, I think that simply clicking mash goes kind of insane. If we get the attack raise especially. Salamence is trying to get ahead of my Metagross. Indeed. We could go Snorlax once here. I think it's a sensible mid-ground on a potential... Well, that was an HP grass to try to hit Suicune. Unfortunately, it crit, but at least it didn't crit against the Suicune. That would have been a game over almost. And here we are with this. This is Tyranitar. We have Jesse Rayon with a request of Kingdra, which is a good Pokemon. Thank you. Kingdra, I can respect Kingdra. Celebi hits the field. Who's faster? You are faster, as expected. I'm only 244, of course. Let's Ice Beam the guy. Wait a minute. Are we speed tied? It's a speed tie, everybody. You can actually tell it's a speed tie because of this. Celebi got hit by Sandstorm first, but I healed with leftovers first. You gotta pay attention to that. I didn't pay attention to it, and look what happened to me. Leech Seed clicked again. Okay, we got a... thinking I was exiting. Thinking I was exiting. And he's right, Freeze Claws just happened, because... Skarm's frozen, so nothing else can get frozen whilst one thing is frozen. That's the Freeze Claws modification. I mid-grounded to Claydol there. I wanted to preserve health on Snorlax if I can. You doubled out to Metagross thinking I'm going Snorlax, interestingly. Well, now... I'm just thinking, because my Metagross can... Look, Earthquake here. My Claydol, sorry. I would lose some health and maybe be worse at checking Tyranitar, but I do have a full health Metagross, bulky Metagross of my own. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. Salamence comes in. I'm happy to force out that meta there. That meta was potentially dangerous for me. And I'm wondering, can Kabutops ever just set up Swords Dance? Maybe against the frozen Skarmory? Maybe that's what we do? We set up the Swords Dance against the frozen Skarmory, then you endure. You know what sucks about this is that it gets walled by Metagross, mate. Well, we gotta get rid of Metagross first. Okay, we gotta get rid of Metagross for sure. I think I'll go to Mag mid-ground. Sub Carmine Suicune kind of sucks in the matchup too. It punishes Blissey, but we can't sub against all these guys that can just break the sub, can we? Sack Mag there. And what bulk am I running? Is there a chance I can live HP Grass? I think definitely not. Definitely not. We could just go Snorlax and try to hit Slam Para. Like a Suicune Ice Beam threatens the Mence more, but it's so easily stopped by just a Ghost Starmie, which is an awkward thing to deal with as well. But this could have higher reward if I Para. I may just throw this Snorlax at this Metagross by Earthquaking it. Metagross tried to catch my Metagross coming in right there. Does Mash now KO me? It might. Let me go my own meta now on the Mash, and then... Something to be said for clicking Mash myself against... I'll click Earthquake once on what could be a Protect turn. No, you just went Skarmory. We're gonna go Kabutops, I think. And Swords Dance here. I think it's our best bet. Because actually you're chipped, so maybe you fall to Flail now. Alright, here we go, here we go. Hey, the guy never thaws out, he never thaws out. Never. Let's take a look at this. Earthquake doesn't even KO me, so I can Swords Dance again. In the face of this. And Salamence mixed is doing respectable damage of 178%. Let's endure. And then we now have +1 Flail. And I'm at 1 HP. That's gonna KO. It's gonna KO with Flail. Metagross hits the field. You should have... I think you should have saved that as a switch in post-sack, and you would have been okay, maybe. But as it stands, look at this. Look what we've done. Tyranitar is here. We've done... All this setup in the world of Frozen Skarmory amounts to 45% on Tyranitar. All of my effort, all of that effort for 45% on a Tyranitar. Incredible. Incredible stuff. Respectable performance from Kabutops, though. You're right. It was respectable. All things considered. We eliminated Starmie right there. We get to Chip Hill as well for the road. I mean, come on. I mean, honestly. Kind of epic. And then you just sack Snorlax. It's easy. You go Suicune, click Ice Beam, and of course you will KO the Tar if it enters the field because you have Surf. It's no problem. We've engineered a victory, and Kabutops was an important part. See, Kabutops can be okay if you simply freeze Skarmory, get a free Swords Dance turn, and then deal 45 to a Tyranitar. You see what I mean? In all these, with all those parameters to meet, I would say Kabutops can be a 5 out of 10 Pokemon, and hey, there you go. That's something. Maybe you got to run HP Ground on it instead of Rock Slide to stab it. It's an incredibly sad thought, but I think it might have to be the case, because otherwise what do you do against any Steel type whatsoever? And do you even KO Metagross with a measly Hidden Power Ground? Probs not. Anyway. That's Kabutops for you. Thank you.